Hi, my name is C. Williams. I'm a shoe designer. I pretty much do designs all across the board. I was doing clothes for a good 3 years. I was really good at actually designing clothes. So friends seen the work that I did and the different textiles that I did. Maybe they thought that I could actually put some shoes together. So they threw me some shoes and just had me go off on them. One thing led to another, and this is what I've been doing for the last 9 years now, you know. One thing I like using is dead stock fabrics, fabrics that are made for the industry. They pretty much know what fabrics are going to come out for the next 15 years. So they basically come out with fabrics for that year, and as a designer, they take fabrics and they put them away, and in 3 years prior they come out with them and no one else has them because they were only made for that year. So I go and look for dead stock fabrics and I incorporate them in my shoes. It makes the sneaker even more rare, and I only make one-offs of each shoe. So to any customers that essentially get a pair of shoes, they're getting something else that no one else will have or no one else can actually duplicate. So it's like extremely rare. The machine's over 100 years old. It's a Singer. This thing is the best. Just because it's so old, it's made of stainless steel, brass, and everything else. It's just crazy. Like, look at this thing. This thing is crazy. You can't get anything better than this. Artists that can't afford this type of machine would be using something like this. Some of the tools that I use are pretty basic stuff that you can find anywhere, from X-Acto knives to scissors, of course. My real passion is just to design. Good thing that I like to do in shoes is incorporate laces in areas that other shoes do not have. Like shoes just basically use their shoelaces just for, you know, lacing your shoes. But I like to incorporate shoelaces in sections of the shoe to give shoelaces more life than just using it as a, you know, shoelace at the end of the day. It's like my signature almost, you know, by leaving a shoelace behind on the top rim or in different other sections of the shoe. The designs themselves, I'm not really sure too much of what inspires me. It's kind of just me being creative at the moment, just kind of like taking a product and just doing stuff to it, but it evolves actually in stages because the shoe itself changes like 10 times as I'm actually working on it. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing until it's actually completely done. So it's a process. Right now this shoe here is for a record label, and the artist wants them for his girlfriend. So I'm kind of doing the Chinese silk mixed with this plaid with the pink and the green. It's going to have her name with Chinese silk done on the side here. So I extended the logo, the actual carving out. And shoes, the tongue is going to be done in Chinese silk. Shoelaces weaving along the top. You have the Chinese silk in the front, Chinese silk in the back. It's still in the early stages of the development of the shoe. This is probably like raw beginning, you know. We got these ladies here, pink Air Maxes done with the plaid. You know, I know the ladies love that with the pink and the plaid. Looks hot, the black. It's just a really nice look right there. You didn't see these, did you? Adidas moccasin. Dude, has the Adidas stripes, the Adidas tongue, the Adidas sole, and there was a full-on moccasin.
That's badass, bro.
Yeah. So I took a moccasin and Adidas and just like mashed them together.
Sick. Dude, that's sick, man. I'm loving it.
Dope.
Loving it. Girlfriend will freak when she sees that.
The whole roll effect is nice. And the blue is like a nice little touch to it with the black sole.
It's got a sky sort of. That's the best stab I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I think people are so nuts about shoes because of the fact that it brings a uniqueness. And that's the first thing ladies are looking down at. Ladies are looking down at a dude's feet and saying, yo, how proper is that dude? Like, you know, is he coming correct or is he just like, you know, a bum? So your shoes reflect who you are really and truly, you know? So if you got the right pair of shoes on, at the end of the day, you want to impress somebody, and you're going to impress a dude and you're going to impress a girl too. So it's like, it's a style fashion. It's like basically letting people know who you are. You know, it's your identity. So the more unique you are with your shoes, it brings the uniqueness of who you are. You know, it brings who you as a person essentially become, you know. I think I would want to rock a pair of sneakers that define who I am by being the most exclusive, something else no one else is ever going to have, and something so rare and unique and beautiful looking that people are just like, wow, they're just like breaking necks when they're just seeing the shoes, you know? That's something that I'm trying to bring to the game. So, you know, if you're down for uniqueness and crazy wild styles that's just going to break necks, yo, holler at me. Holler at Liberty Boutique.